Let's talk about solubility for ionic compounds and acids and bases. So solubility just tells you how much of a substance can actually dissolve in water before we start seeing some undissolved solid. So basically the maximum amount of solute that can actually dissolve in the water to make a solution. Now for ionic compounds, this is simple because, well, if the ionic compound dissolves, it's going to break into its individual ions. So solubility is directly linked to how many ions appear in the solution. However, for acids and bases, this is a different story because not all acids and bases are ionic compounds. Now, acid and base strength is a completely separate concept from solubility, alright? The acid and base strength just measures out of the amount that actually dissolve, how much of it actually ionizes in water. So, for example, if we have hydrofluoric acid is very, very soluble in water. However, it's actually a weak acid because out of the total amount that dissolve, only some of them actually ionizes, turns into those H+ ions in water. Therefore, it would be a weak acid. So you can see that having a high solubility does not necessarily mean that you're a strong acid, and vice versa.